Hello everyone, welcome back to Hills and Haulers Homesteading and Prepping. It is Homesteader Mike, and got the chickens moved on their first move today, and I made a mistake. And this is how we learn. And I just really didn't think much about it, but when we brought them out here, I went ahead and filled their feeder completely up, 15-pound feeder. So I brought them out here Sunday, and it's what, Wednesday evening now? So they've been out here from Sunday to Wednesday. And this is about all of the manure load that I got, and this is about all the disturbance that I got on the ground, which isn't bad considering it was, like this before. It's like this now, and this isn't terrible. But lesson learned, because as soon as we moved them forward, and I found a design flaw with this hoop coop, so if you do, definitely go with a 12-footer like we did. Even if you bring it in a foot to make your back wall, you definitely want bigger than 6-inch wheels on the back of that. While it did fine on concrete, on uneven terrain, it doesn't do good at all. It gets hung up in the middle and kind of high centers, and this thing is a bear to pull. So I'm going to put bigger wheels on the back of this to make it a little easier to pull the head, because believe it or not, it got so stuck that I actually had to have the wife come out here and help me pull the daggone thing forward because the ground's soft. So now I'm not tearing my back up any worse than what it already is yanking on this thing. So she just come out here and help me move it. So definitely going to put bigger wheels on the back of that. I would probably go minimum 12-inch, to be honest with you. So double that size right there, and that's a 6-inch lawnmower wheel. But this is what we ended up with. Not bad ground disturbance. There's a good manure load on that, and I will have to cover that up. I'm not going to do it tonight. But as soon as we moved them forward and got them on fresh grass, they immediately started foraging, scratching, pecking, and I'm not going to fill their feeder up tonight. There's still some in there, but I'm not going to fill it up, and I'm only going to give them about a half a scoop a day now, because I want them to dig and scratch and forage and eat grass, and this is plenty of area here for them to do that. So there's plenty of bugs out here too, because this is just open meadow here. So I'll feed them about half a scoop a day. I typically free feed all my animals. We got in the main coop, the main chicken coop out here, with the chickens, the turkeys, and the guineas. I just keep a 40-pound feeder full and let them free feed through the day, which I need to change that now. So since I want them out here digging on this grass and everything like that, I'll give them about a half a scoop a day, and I'll probably just throw it around on the ground now in there instead of using that feeder, and get them to do their natural instincts and scratch and forage and dig, which is what they're doing right now. Scratch, scratch, dig, dig. And that's what we want them to do. All right. And I do have some sad news to report. We lost our female turkey. I think probably a fox may have got her. That's about the only thing that makes any sense around here. I very seriously doubt it was a coyote. But 3 nights ago, Monday night, they were all out free ranging out here, foraging around in the yard like they normally do, and she was right there off the back porch just down over the hill at 7 o'clock and working her way back to the coop, and she disappeared, and we've not seen her since then. So we didn't find any feathers. We looked all around, couldn't find any feathers. We've had her for 2.5 years, so she didn't fly away. She's not setting on a nest somewhere in the woods, not coming back. And poor Paxton the gobbler is just heartbroken, and the kids of course are devastated. And my children want blood. And when I tell you my children want blood, they are pissed off about coyotes and foxes. As a matter of fact, if one of them came in our yard, a coyote or a fox, I think I'd let the kids go at it. They've devised some pretty ruthless schemes of getting these things back and getting payback for, taking our little, our hens. So they're mad. They're heartbroken too, because they loved that turkey, and that turkey loved them. That turkey would run right across the yard and just bellow at them all the time every time they come out. So unfortunately, it is part of this lifestyle, living out in a rural area and everything like that, and having livestock, is predator control, and lost 2 predators. This is probably the same fox or same group that got 5 of our egg layers last year. So we had 4 traps set up. I got special permission from the DNR, Department of Natural Resources, to put traps out off season to try to catch it. We never did catch it. I actually caught a coyote, I caught a coon, but I did not catch any fox. But I seen that fox plenty of times, but can never get a shot on him. But so there's another loss for now. So we'll just kind of go along, and it'll make the mistake. It'll come out, poke its head out, and think nobody's watching, and we'll take care of it. But this is it. So the first move, 3 days. Now it'll probably be a little different now that I'm going to kind of hold back on the feed, because they ate 15 pounds of feed since Sunday, and that's crazy. So I want them to get into the foraging and stuff, and I'll not starve them, of course, but I will give them just about a half a scoop now, and just kind of toss it on the ground and let them eat it, scratch, and do what they normally do. So, and I could probably move an every day and a half, every 2 days, depending on the ground disturbance that we get, the manure load they put on there. But that's it in a nutshell, folks. The other thing is we got a whole lot of brush cleared yesterday. Day before yesterday and yesterday, we got a whole bunch of brush cleared along that top meadow, or that bottom meadow there where the fence is. Got a bunch of it cut out of there. I'm not even gonna try to get the chipper up there on that hillside. So I'm just going to drag it all down with the tractor and just probably pile it up down there and burn it at the bottom. I know I really should chip it, trying to stick with a regenerative type of fashion and everything like that. But for right now, I think I'm just going to burn it, because there's so much briars and stuff in there. I just don't want to fight it. And if you've seen my legs, you'd understand why I would just much rather burn it, because my legs are tore up. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get up there, and it rained pretty much all night last night and most of the day today. So we're going to get out down there probably in the next couple of days and get all that pulled down with the tractor and get it piled up. And once I do that, there's one little section I need to clear an area through. And once we do that, man, we can start setting fence posts. So anyways, that's going to be it. Nice little follow-up for the chickens. Lessons learned. That's what we're here for, to teach and learn from each other. If I make a mistake and can point it out to you, you can learn from that and not repeat that mistake. And that's how we learn from each other. That's how we share knowledge, and that's how we teach each other. So in the meantime, that's going to be it. Let's continue to work together, spread this news. By the way, the channel's up to over 200 subscribers. The videos are starting to really take off. There's over 3.5 thousand views on one video, and there's 1.7 thousand views on another. A couple of them are approaching 300, and I'm flattered, guys. I love it. I absolutely love it. I got folks from Texas, I got folks from Brazil, I got folks from all over the US, Australia, South Africa. This is fantastic. I absolutely love this, guys. And you make me proud here. So from the mountains and our hearts to yours, take care, keep prepping, God bless, and starve the system.